Hello and welcome to TimesXP. I'm Dhritiyatri, and in the latest news, on New Year's Eve, the lively streets of New Orleans turned into a chaos. It all happened when a man rammed his truck into the crowd, leaving behind destruction and heartbreak. That particular man was identified as Shamsud Din Jabbar, a 42-year-old former US Army Staff Sergeant. Authorities believe that this was no isolated act, with troubling discoveries pointing to a more complex and sinister plot. Let me tell you what exactly happened on that particular day. Early on January 1st, Jabbar drove a rented electric Ford truck into a crowd, injuring dozens and prompting a violent shootout with police that resulted in his own death. The FBI later revealed that an ISIS flag was found in his truck. According to the gravity of the situation, investigators discovered and safely disposed of the several imprisoned explosive devices near the particular scene. Authorities suspect that Jabbar was not acting alone and was exploring the possibility of a broader network or even influence behind the attack. But you know what? There's a more complex past of Jabbar. Jabbar's life appeared to be a patchwork of constraining identities and struggle, raising question about what led to the violent end. Talking about his past, then Jabbar served in the US Army for 8 years, including a deployment to Afghanistan that ended in 2010. His role as a human resource specialist earned him a rank of Staff Sergeant. Fellow soldiers described him as a quiet and reserved during his services. After leaving the military, Jabbar pursued higher education, earning a bachelor's degree in Computer Information System from Georgia State University back in 2017. He worked in the professional roles, including a stint at the accounting firm Deloitte, where he reportedly earned $120,000 annually. Jabbar's attempt to start a real estate business, but financial troubles plagued him. By 2022, he faced foreclosure on his home and mounting debt exceeding $40,000. And he described all these struggles in an email to his divorce lawyer, highlighting his difficulty adjusting to civilian life after the military. Jabbar grew up in Texas as a Christian, but he converted to Islam later in his life. Friends and family recall his growing passion for the faith, but non-anticipated extremist tendency. His brother Abdur Jabbar expressed disbelief, saying that he was a nice guy, really smart and caring. In the meantime, neighbors in his Houston Muslim neighborhood described him as a reclusive, keeping largely to himself. The radicalization narrative remains central to the investigation. While his military background and financial woes offer some context, the discovery of the ISIS flag and explosive devices adds a chilling dimension. Jabbar's action devastated not only the victims but also his own family. He leaves behind 2 daughters aged 15 and 20 and a 6-year-old son as well. His ex-wife and her current husband noted erratic behavior in recent months, leading him to restrict his contact with his children as well. Coming back to the investigation, then the truck which was used in the attack was rented through a peer-to-peer car sharing platform. The vehicle's owner, a Houston resident, confirmed that he had no involvement, but he cooperated fully with the FBI. Currently, investigators are piecing together Jabbar's activity leading up to the particular attack, including recent online activity showing an interest in firearms and cryptocurrency as well. So in conclusion, the story of Shamsud Din Jabbar is a tragic mix of ambition, struggle and radicalization. As investigators dwell deeper, his transformation from a quiet Texas boy, an Army Staff Sergeant, to a predator of terror leaves more questions than answers. The incident serves as a grim reminder of the need for vigilance in identifying and addressing the signs of radicalization and the struggles veterans often face in transitioning to civilian life. For more such videos, do follow TimesXP.